is so unmagical now I'm 18, but it doesn't matter.
Mate,
Anyway.
try being in your 20s. It fucking sucks.
I know.
For real, dude.
But as soon as I hit 18, it's like I don't feel it anymore. At 17, I was starting to feel like life is not as vivid as it used to be. Like,
Dude,
I can remember stuff so well when I was younger, like smells and sights, and it had such a specific feeling. But then Christmas, when I was 17 years old at the start of this year, was so...
Nope.
It just felt so different. It didn't feel like... It didn't feel like Christmas. It just felt like another day. And it happened to be Christmas.
Like,
that was the worst. That was the turning point for me. I thought, oh my god, I've gotten to the point where even Christmas doesn't have like a special feeling to it. It's just kind of another day. God, that sucks,
you go to
man.
bed, you wake up, there's
Trust me, Sophie. Fucking use your youth. Experience as much as you possibly can. I just punched my mic off the desk with passion.
The anger is real.
You need to put the bottle down, my friend.
I've not got a bottle in my hand. I barely even drink
whatever
this
you
vodka
say.
glass I have.
Vodka.
Barely even drink. Okay, whatever.
Probably helps if I don't have my fucking mic muted.
But
Hey.
yo, once you hit...
I don't think I'll ever have a memory as vivid as I did.
How
when I was
old
younger.
are you?
No, Andrew. Once you hit your 20s,
18.
like... Yeah, but once you hit, like, your 20s, you start to lose, like, interest in a lot of shit. Like,
But I already
When
feel
you're
it.
20, you just learn to
I already
play
feel
life.
it. I'm
What if you're
so
starting to fucking... But what if that's
bored by
happening
stuff I
now?
used to love.
what if it's...
But-
Well, then... I don't know, you get over it sooner, because you
I
do
feel like
get
my
over it
brain's too
mentally,
developed.
or so I'm told.
I wish I was
If
younger.
you're 18 and you're
Understandable.
like that, imagine when you're going to
Yeah, I
20s and shit.
I know, I don't like it. I don't like it.
Like,
The last thing I ever fell in love with,
I'm 20.
like, you know where you get, you know when you're young and you get the weird childlike love for something specific and you don't really know why. The last thing I ever fell in love with was Metal Gear Solid when I was 15. That is the last thing I ever truly... I have that weird... You know that little weird tingling feeling, like little nostalgia feeling you get inside of you? That is the last thing I ever had that before. And I'm glad, because I fucking love that series of games. But
I love the feeling.
How you
No,
doing?
I've just never had anything like that since. I wish I could create it in myself. It's like I tried to get into the Yakuza games. I completed the first two Yakuza games. I really enjoyed them, but it's just like I don't. There isn't that special feeling to them. I don't know.
Yeah.
Hey, at my
sucks.
age,
I
like,
mean-
when you have a guitar that you first played on, you get a fucking really big emotional connection to it.
I know. It's so weird how easy it is to form emotional attachments when you're a kid, just because you like
I know.
something slightly.
No, slightly. I mean, I fucking love my guitar. It's great.
Like, you know Halo Online, the fucking Halo 3 hack, basically, for PC? When I played that, I was, like, blown away. I was like, holy shit, I'm literally 10 years old again. This is amazing. But, just anything new, I worry that I'll never love... Like, I'm starting to understand adults where they're like, they only like the stuff from their childhood and they say everything's new is shit. It's just because I can't connect with it. I can't connect with something that's really new because my brain is not.
Yeah.
My brain isn't malleable when I was younger. It's not easily affected. It's too
You can
set.
still
Yep.
fall in love with stuff though.
I
But
guess
just
so.
not
Yeah.
as not as intensely as you.
The thing is, yeah, you don't. You know, like, I don't know. You know when you recall a memory from you're a child and it has a really weird sort of feeling to it. It has a very specific, like, I don't know. It's really hard to describe. But you just have a specific feeling associated with certain things, and I just don't get that anymore. I never get that. And
I'm
it
pretty
sucks.
sure Sophie fucked off again.
Oh, does she?
She
Yeah,
left.
she's probably having an existential
saw
crisis
one of her
about
friends
getting old.
Yeah,
But
we were either
you'll
talking
get
about...
more of that, you know? Like,
It does
when you
scare me
get to
because
20,
for the first time in my life, I'm at that point, and it's definitely started at Christmas this year because it just wasn't the same. It wasn't the same at all. And it's always so cliche because people tell you it's going to be like that your whole life. People say, oh, you know, eventually it won't matter as much to you. And I always like, nah, dude, you got the feeling, bro. You got the feeling to it. The feeling is gone. The feeling is gone.
Yeah. Do you
Sucks.
celebrate
Dude.
your birthdays, or...
Yeah, I celebrate my birthdays, but my birthdays are now an excuse to get drunk with my friends rather than some magical event. Like,
Yeah,
Well,
It
birthdays.
happens, It happens along the same time where you stop receiving toys as presents.
Dude, as I get older,
I'd rather
When
receive
it
money.
really
Honestly,
starts.
I'm really into like the psychology of it, and I honestly think it's just because your brain's too set in its ways. Like
No,
it's
I'm
so
literally
hard
at the
to.
stage now though, like where I get happy when I receive socks as a present.
Exactly.
Sophie
Like
crashed.
literally,
I like it
I
in
bought a fucking
Sophie crashed.
desk lamp off
Yeah, she
Amazon the
just
other day,
texted
and I
me.
was like, "Holy
Oh, yeah.
shit, this is the best fucking desk lamp of all time." Hype. But like,
Nah,
that's so
Literally, though,
fucking
dude, I get
boring
so
in
happy
comparison to
about,
what I
like,
I'm
used to
happy
like.
about money.
Yeah, same.
I'm hyped when I get my new guitar too. I'm buying the.
Like
new
literally,
for,
I
like,
ordered a
gifting.
new pair of like shoes, which I wouldn't give a shit about when I was a kid. But now it's like it's the most amazing thing. I have a black pair of
Yeah.
I have a black version of shoes that I already like. That is incredible.
Like I
mean,
get
I think it's
hyped
'cause
over, yeah.
it's gonna have use to you, you know? Like, you stop like toys because they're not fun to play with anymore. But when you get older,
It's
shit
just-
like shoes and stuff, they're so
Yeah, it's
useful
just
and
like
exciting to have.
it has, but it feels like it has so little impact on my brain. Like I really feel like the stuff I liked when I was a kid was really affected how my brain works today. But now nothing has that effect anymore because it's too developed. It can't be like molded like clay. And I kind of miss that. I kind of miss things imprinting
Well,
themselves.
that's just life, man. That's just how it is.
Yeah, I know. It's just because I'm at that exact age where it stops, basically.
Yeah. Well, you
And
get
it sucks,
used to it,
because
man.
I
Like, once
miss
you
it.
reach
Being in
like
high
20,
school is
you'll
pretty
be fine.
shit.
Like the
Say
first
that.
album I ever listened to in my life when I got into music was like I think it was Black Star. You know, Death Grips is Death Grips. Sorry,
I thought you were saying like
David Bowie.
Oh, you do mean
yeah, David Bowie. David Bowie's basically his Death album. That affected me so fucking deeply. Like it really got me into music, which I'm glad. But like, ever since then, it just feels different, man. I want to go
What about
back.
your
I want to
relationships?
be 14 again. Oh, my relationships are normal, actually. Actually, my relationships are much improved because I'm much less of a retard. That is one of the benefits of being an 18-year-old. You are so...
Yeah.
It's really nice to be self-aware. I am very aware of myself
Oh
now,
yeah,
which is nice.
self-aware.
I mean, I am 14, so fuck you.
oh, well, I'm 15.
Don't worry, you no. Everybody thinks, I'm sure in 4 years' time, I'll look back at my 18-year-old self and go, wow, what a fucking retard.
That's what I did.
It just happens.
I already do that, yeah.
Yeah, like
That's
every
what
2
happens
years,
to
every
everyone.
2 years or so, I always think, wow, what a fucking retarded asshole I was. I can't
Yeah,
believe
I
Oh, I
I
don't
was
want to
like
believe
that.
that.
Dude, when I
And I'm
was
sure I'll think the same thing.
when I was freaking like before I was 10, I was the most loudest kid ever in the school.
Yeah,
And then now
I
I'm
was
like,
really
I was
introverted.
like I was literally the biggest.
I was
fucking
really
asshole.
introverted when I was younger, which created a problem because in like the start of high school, everyone thought, well, this kid's the weird kid. This kid is the
yep.
one
Yep.
who
Fucking queer. Yeah, the
people
queer.
kind of bully a bit.
I-
But as I
Yeah.
grew up in high
I know how
school,
that feels.
I was like, I felt almost like it's kind of hilarious how people treated me because I was like, I'm not the way they think I am at all, but they
Yep.
still treat me like that just because that's how it was when I was younger. And I thought, once I'm outside of school, I feel so. It was kind of gay, but I felt kind of superior to them in a way, just because of the way they thought I was, but I actually wasn't. I was secretly very aware of myself when they thought I wasn't, I guess. So, I don't know. It's weird.
I think
Young brains are fucking weird, man. Dude. Sophie, take some DMT, like right now, and just
Got
zonk
you.
out. I can't imagine what that would be like.
dude, when I
Take
in
some
elementary school, I feel like some stuff from elementary school brought to me in high school. Like in elementary school, I used to like fake fall on purpose.
Really?
Yeah, like because people were doing it. People on YouTube were like doing it as a prank, so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do that too. And then now I feel like people from my elementary school just don't care. They're like, yeah, just screw him. Even though I actually literally get hurt, they're like, yeah, screw you.
Yeah. Well, with my experience was like, I started out as the kid that everyone bullied, but at the end, it's like everybody knew me, but for kind of for the wrong reasons. So everyone liked me in a way, but still thought I was the weirdo. But that was the weird thing. It's like when I was talking to these people, these chavs, I couldn't get out of the weirdo mode. But when I was on my own, I was very, aware of myself. It's hard to describe.
Well, here's the thing. Like,
How I
are you
felt
still
about
in
it.
high school, Andrew?
No, I'm 18. I've been high school finishes at 16 in the UK. So
Really?
That's fucking
I've been
weird.
out.
That's weird.
I've been out for years.
High school ends for me in 18.
Yeah, no, we have college for 2 years, and then we have university after that.
That's weird.
I am currently doing I should have been finished with my college course by now, but I kept changing courses, so now I just started one like 3 months ago, which I'm on the
really
path to
fucking
finish.
stressed out because literally my fucking English stunt was due midnight last night. I haven't done fucking anything at all.
Jesus.
So
I have an exam tomorrow, but the thing is, the exam is to prove, like, it's like entry level. I'm an IT guy, and this is to prove you can, like, Google stuff. I have to do an exam to prove that I can Google things. They literally give you a computer and tell you, like, look up Rule 59 of the Highway Code. You just search it into Google and then write down the answer. That's literally it. So, with this test, if you're good enough to look up the answers and cheat, you're good enough to pass, because that basically proves that you're competent enough. So it's very strange. I don't know. The colleges here are fucking stupid. They extend your course out for as long as it can possibly go, so that they can make more money off it.
What?
Because my employer, because I'm an apprentice, pays my college. Which means if they can get a longer contract out of me, even though I don't need it at all, they'll do it. So I'm on an 18-month contract, despite everyone being on a 12-month contract. So I don't know. It's bizarre. Right, here's another thing. This is something people say to me a lot, or people talk about a lot. People always say, bro, time goes so fast, time flies by, this year's really flown by. I don't fucking get it. Time is so slow to me.
Me too.
It seems really fucking slow. It drags. And it's not even because, like, I don't enjoy my life. It just seems really slow. It feels like it's been 2018 for about 3 years. It feels so long to me.
Yep.
I don't know. I'm glad I can find someone who relates to that, because everyone's always telling me, wow, I can't believe it's September already. To me, it feels like it should be fucking 2020 by now.
Dude, I feel like now...
I feel like I'm 40 years old.
I feel like right now should be like around November or something. That's how it's so slow, man.
What? I read people talking about it and how... Go on.
well, actually,
Sorry, I was just gonna say I graduated in from high school in 2015, and that's what 3 years from 3 years ago. It feels like it was like 10 days ago for me. Like that's
Really?
how fast it feels. For
That's
me.
surprising. Because
Yeah.
with my life, it feels really episodic. Like, secondary school feels like a lifetime away. High school, it feels like a lifetime away. It feels like it's separated in my brain. It's like a different compartment. It feels kind of locked away almost. And when I think about it, when I go back to those memories, it's like I'm in a different place. I'm in a different time, a different world. It just feels a lifetime away. It feels
Doesn't
so
even
long
feel like
away.
My memories, just because it was like I was such a different person back then, and it was such a different
exactly.
time, it doesn't feel
In
like
elementary
it's weird.
school, elementary school feels like it didn't even happen. It feels like it was a dream how
Right.
long ago it was.
Yeah.
It's so strange to think about. I think to be honest, I think I changed quite rapidly as a person. People comment on it, to be honest. They know me for a couple months and then I seem different very quickly.
Dude,
And I don't really know why.
I don't know
One of my friends
why.
also on
Changed,
Discord,
bro.
and fucking, I didn't speak to him for like a year, and I come back, I'm like, boy, you sound like a fucking different person.
Yeah.
You get puberty.
He legitimately
Like,
sounds
literally, I used to be the most fucking, like little autistic nerd on the planet. I was prime bullying material. Like, you know the stereotypical nerd they have in a movie that's like really autistic and doesn't know how to say anything and is very just like that? I was that a very long time ago. But now, everywhere I go, I get along with people quite well. and I don't know, make friends. So, which substitute my own home, but it's not. It's just my confusion because I don't really know. I don't know what changed. I don't know if it's going to carry on.
I'm the exact opposite. Whereas like once high school ended, like all the people I knew moved away. I didn't really go to school, so
Yeah.
I like stayed in the same spot. But everybody else moved away, so I was like, well, got no friends again.
See, I think I get why. I think I get why you might be like that. It's because the perception people had of me in high school was like, this is the weird guy. This is the guy who we make fun of. This is the guy who, you know, even if I actually kind of got along with people in a weird way, towards the end, it was still like, you know, this is the weird kid. But once that perception went away and I moved out of school, I was very, very outgoing, and it seemed everywhere I made friends quite quickly. But then it's odd when I see, you know, people from high school on the street and they're like, oh, it's Andy Beard, but then I'm just like I'm like a normal person now, mate. You don't need to say that. You know, I'm fine. You up?
London town.
London town. Yeah, they're like, live in London, yeah. Like, genuinely, if somebody had, like, because I was basically at a meme status because I was such a weirdo to like the normal people. So if they saw me in public, they would literally like take a Snapchat with me and be like, "Just saw Andy Beard, lads, way!" And it's like, you know, I don't know. I don't want to go to a club because I guarantee if I go to a club in Sheffield, literally everyone from high school is going to be there, and it's going to be a nightmare.
I hate
People
clubs
from
in
high
general.
school don't mean shit.
That's
Yeah,
true.
for real.
No, but the thing is, I kind of like them. As weirdly as they treated me, towards the end, I got into a fight. I got into a fight in year 11 with this fucking idiot, just who, like, I basically complained about how we had, like, this classroom that we took up, and they played Gravity Falls, like, every time we went in there, the entire time, and I was like, can we take Gravity Falls off? And I got into an argument with someone about it, and then he just, like, sucker punched me in the face, and just kept punching me. And everybody in the whole year heard about it. And even the people who were like, this guy's a fucking weird retard, they were like, mate, if I see that guy who punched you, I'm gonna fucking put him through a window, mate. It was really nice at the end. It was like, I was there, nerd. I was there, little autistic man.
Yeah.
Despite not being autistic. But yeah, it was
wasn't
nice.
like-
It was nice towards the end.
I got some guy said back in 8th grade when I was like, in technical education. This guy said like we got in an argument because this guy was like pointing at me saying like, "Oh, dude, how many pimples do you have?" And I'm like, it's called puberty, bro."
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
and he's like, "Dude, is it just me or only Asians have pimples? That many pimples on their face?" And I'm like, "Dude, shut the heck up! You're such a racist." And he's like, "No, I'm not a racist, dude." He's like, and I'm like, me and my friend was there. He's like, "Dude, that is pretty racist. I don't know if you're hearing what you're saying right now." And I was like, no, I was just in a verbal fight because this guy was like, this guy's racist, dude.
Yeah.
Saying like
I don't know, man.
not all Asians. Just look at the K-pop bands, right?
People who come at you for like very typical teenage stuff when you're both in high school is just kind of fucked up because it's like you definitely went through the same thing at some point as they did, so it's like just lay off, man. Although the only thing that put me in high school was the people who didn't fucking wash, people who didn't shower. In fact, that guy who punched me in the face because I complained about Gravity Falls being on, he fucking stunk.
It's because he thinks he's
he was the sort of person who claimed they were allergic to deodorant to get away with fucking stinking to high heaven. I don't know how you can go around life like that. I think I developed a phobia of smelling bad. Which is probably good, really.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
I feel like the reason why he stayed away from that because he thinks he's so cool. Like he doesn't need to.
Yeah.
He doesn't need that stuff. He thinks he's so cool, you know. Well, no, because
he's still around today.
fallen asleep,
Yeah.
Sophie? Have you fallen asleep already?
Sophie!
Fuck. Hold on.
I've been rambling for like 2 hours. I don't even know how
Go to
much
bed,
time has
Sophie.
passed.
Did you actually fall asleep?
I've been here for like 30 minutes.
Yeah, and again, everyone's like, it feels like I've been talking for 2 hours. I've been talking for like 20 minutes. Fucking bizarre, man. Time goes slowly. Don't believe people who say time goes fast. It's a Jewish trick.
No.
To fucking me, there's like days where this fucking year has felt like it's gone by fucking fast, and then the next day it'll be like, why would this?
I don't
no,
feel
it's
like
fucking
that.
slow as shit.
That's
I
'cause
just
you're
like
young,
I
my
fucking
So, it's
turn
always
like
like Monday,
Okay, can I ask a question?
Fridays go slow.
That I have not found many
horrible. It's a
people who
horrible
relate to.
feeling.
Do you feel like you have two brains?
Yes.
This is a weird intro.
Yes.
But when I'm in public, when I'm at work, when I'm talking to people, I'm running completely on autopilot, and I'm not thinking about what they're saying at all, but I still know what to do, sort of, even though I'm not thinking about it. And then my real brain is just thinking a constant stream of weird, unrelated thoughts that don't really make any sense. All
I'm
the
not the only one
fucking
that does
time.
this.
That's your consciousness and subconscious.
It never shuts up. Like I talk to people, like you know how how earlier I was talking about how like life feels less vivid. I feel like half of that is because I feel trapped inside my own head. Like I can't just experience what's going on around me. I can't just be in my environment because I've got such a strong inner voice. It just never shuts the fuck up, and I can't stop the constant barrage of train of thought and just live in the moment. Even now, I've got a weird brain in the background of what I'm currently saying, and I can barely feel it. Like I feel like it feels really easy. I'm not having to think about anything I'm saying. I'm not having to think about anything I'm doing. It's just happening. This is getting into weird territory. I apologize if you can't relate to this at all, and I'm just rambling. But this is how I feel.
No, I'm just looking at the time. I got like a fucking hour and a half drive to do tomorrow morning. So I'm probably
Go
gonna
to
get off
fucking
here.
sleep.
Yeah, that's fair enough, man.
What time is it there, dude?
Fucking Jesus.
Well, I got
Dang, you sound
it's
so
8:52
Dude,
right
Sophie.
now.
Oh,
I am so
same
fucking
here,
proud of
dude.
you.
Same here, dude.
You are so goddamn lucky to be young. Appreciate it. Feel it. Experience
I
it.
am.
Do drugs. Do
You're
whatever.
so drunk, man. Fuck's sake.
I'm not drunk. No.
Do
It's
coke,
so
man.
fucking good.
Got you.
Do coke before you turn 18.
See
I'm
on
gonna get
VRChat. Meet weirdos like us. It's perfect.
Yeah.
Grab my
This is how I
damn
get when I'm
Bible.
drunk. Although usually when I'm drunk at parties, we're watching like Twilight Part 5, so I'm talking about something else, but still.
That's fair enough.
When I'm super hyper
You
at
feel good,
parties, I feel like I don't know what I'm doing.
You guys
Exactly.
go to parties.
No, that's the weird
That's the
thing.
sensation
When
when
I'm
you're fucking
drunk, I know that I'm drunk, and I've got a little sober voice somewhere in my head. It's just
Yeah.
like my body isn't responding to it. It's
Yeah.
just like it doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah. Exactly.
Even
because I
what
was
I'm
like,
saying
oh,
right
remember-
now, the words I'm saying right now, it doesn't feel like it's taking any effort to say them. They're just kind of they're just kind of falling out of my mouth. I'm not thinking about it.
Just like when I was drunk, right? I was just in there like, no one would say something, be like, "Huh, what?" Because like it felt like lightheaded, but just thin-minded, like
Thin-minded, that is a
like
fucking
shit.
good word.
That,
Thin-minded.
yeah.
That is exactly
It's
how
like
I feel.
I wasn't actually choosing what I was doing. I was just walking around, having a drink, and I'm like,
It feels like
Oh,
my,
okay.
my brain is giving vague instructions to my body about stuff, and then my body is just kind of doing on it on its own. That's what it feels like.
I'll see you.
On that note, talk amongst
philosophers
yourselves. I'm
later,
gonna have a
dude.
piss because I really need a
Funny thing
piss.
is,
See you, bro?
I'm actually eating.
Yeah.
I'll be back. I don't know when I'll be back.
I need
It might
this
be
'cause I
30
haven't eaten
seconds.
yet in
It
a
might
while.
be. It might be 6. I could be gone for.
Oh shit,
I
man.
can't really tell what it is. I haven't been paying attention to what it is.
Skinny as fuck.
Dude, I'm skinny in real life.
This looks good. I don't know what that is. That looks good. That's fine. That looks good. I don't know what that is. That's okay.
No, dude.
Look at you're doing squats. What are you doing?
fucking music is my life. Music is fucking awesome. It's like this escape from whatever the fuck everything else is doing.
You gonna do like food ASMR or?
I'm
With music.
I'm being lazy.
I'm working on my
sitting
7th
down.
song.
Someone say food ASMR.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
understandable.
It's like with music, it's like you just
Excuse
forget about
me
everything
while I
else
eat
and you just
this
worry
in
about the
very
music.
weird fashion.
I'm writing my 7th song for my 4th album, and it's gonna be really technical. Not really.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna be
Wait,
sad.
are you doing instrumentals
done
like
yet.
you're up
One
for my
more.
Van Halen, or are you doing like fucking
Instrumentals.
songs with like, yeah.
I need to
Mr.
do
Eddie
that
Van
at the
Halen
same.
over here.
I need to do. I need to do that while I focus on school.
Let's see how Christmas this is.
Oh god.
Yes.
Fucking rest in peace, dude.
Tight.
I mean, it's only 10th grade. What can go wrong?
I know I shouldn't have it, and I might just go to the store and then go to get my car washed.
And this is from fucking what I've heard. I'm not even in 10th grade.
What are you in?
And I've just fucking heard horror stories of some. I'm about to go into it. Whatever.
Oh man.
You
My
sound.
fucking my education.
But there's one thing I will say.
You
about
sound
this one.
really
My education is
sleepy.
fucking
Fuck!
just
I
guy
just
is on
trapped my
some kind of
fucking
drug.
fingers in a door.
Dude, I haven't fucking gone to sleep in 2 weeks.
Oh,
Ooh.
Man,
no.
on some type of drug.
Holy shit.
rest in
Smang.
Hello, Techno the boy. How you doing?
Absolute retard.
Weed is a hell of a
No,
drug.
nothing as bad
God,
as you
that's a
sitting there
fucking
just
big man.
slam your fingers in the door of a freaking car. That hurts.
Jesus Christ, that hurts.
Oh, dude, wait. Say that again. Say that again.
I said nothing more
All of my
worse than
knuckles
slamming
feel
your
like
finger
inside
in
out
the door of a
assholes.
car.
Dude, I've done that before. I still remember. I still remember the pain, dude.
I've never done
Wait,
that.
where's Mark? Where is Marky Mark? Mark?
He left. He had to chow.
Charlie!
But no, my dad. I got lucky one time though, because
Hey,
we
bro.
had one vehicle that
No, I was just
got
checking that I
slammed
had a
into,
bro
but
left,
the
'cause
seam thing in
Mark
between
left,
it to
and I
make it
thought-
so it wouldn't have anything go through it. It's actually saved my fingers.
Yeah.
Spangria, he's cool, I guess. I don't fucking know.
Thank you.
I think he's
Thank
like
you. I
kind of drunk.
guess. I guess. How dare
I guess.
How dare you?
Triggered. Oh fuck it.
Oh my goodness, what
There's no seat right here that I can sit on. Where's the seat?
Sit on my lap.
lucky I have enough
Sit
space.
on my lap.
Sophie!
Yeah, that works, dumb.
Come back, I'll tell you lessons about life. So,
Haha! Shit, I can't even find the seat.
The fuck? The server.
Did I
so
turn
lag.
did I turn it off?
come back.
I think I actually turned it off.
Lounge
I don't fucking want
You're a
lessons
throw to
about
the
life.
ocean, aren't you?
You need lessons about life.
Smack.
You need to appreciate it, because when you're 18, you're gonna. Because when you're 18.
Yeah,
when you're
everything
18,
fucking sucks.
Spangra.
I know. Everything
No,
goes
no, no,
downhill.
no.
Adulthood
No,
doesn't
that's the
fucking worth
problem.
it.
That's the problem. Sophie, nothing sucks. Everything is.
I'm doing fine.
Wonderful.
Thank you for
You just
asking.
gotta appreciate it while it lasts.
We just got rated, and it was the it was the most insane thing.
Fucking much. Has he fucking drank? Shit. I don't know fucking proper grammar.
Fuck.
Where the
Okay.